Hello, hello, Hans. I'm back again. This is your handful mama. Today I will be making a cherry Kool-Aid pie, all from scratch. No store-bought graham cracker crust. I'm going to be doing everything from scratch. I have my graham crackers here, and I also will be using some of these in the box right here, these cherry single Kool-Aid packs. And also I have some sprinkles here that I'm going to add on the top just for the kids for Valentine's Day. And then right here I have my butter, some melted butter, about a half a stick of melted butter. I don't know if I'm going to need more than that, but if I do, I will show you guys how much I add, the extra butter that I'm going to add. I'm going to go ahead and just put my graham crackers in this dish right here. And I think I'm probably going to do about maybe, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to just do 7 for now. And start crumbling these up just to see how many I'm going to need. I hope you guys are doing well today. But this might be all that I need. The only thing you're going to do, you're going to just crunch these down really, really fine. Now, you can put them in your blender if you want to make it quicker. I'm just going to go ahead and crumble mine down. I don't mind doing it. I want to show you guys the easy steps, how to save money if you're trying to make these Kool-Aid pies for your family. I got these graham crackers from the Dollar Tree, and you get 2 of those packs. And I think those packs come with at least 8 to 9 whole graham crackers. You get 2 packs of those. So that's a really good buy because I know Walmart graham crackers, they have went up. And then at my local grocery store, they have also went up. They about over $2. Some of the graham crackers are over $3. I'm just going to crunch this up. You can get like a glass jar if you want to crunch it up. Just clean your glass jar at the bottom and you can crunch them up, or you just use your hand, whatever you prefer. But they got to be crunched all the way down. And after we get all this crunched down all the way, I am going to use some butter, melted butter. Like I said, I did a half a stick, but I might have to do a little more. I'm not sure yet. Because it's according on what dish you're going to use and how many graham crackers you use. That's how you have to measure your butter, how much butter you put in. I didn't want to melt down too much and waste it. And I didn't want to use too many graham crackers. And they'll just be crunched up. I just want to use a little at a time. I'm going to move my butter. I don't want to spill my butter. I just bring it back over in just a few minutes. I don't want to spill my butter, so I'm going to go ahead and finish getting these crunched. As y'all can see, this is how they're looking. Y'all can see that. Hope the camera is focusing. But this is how they look. I'm almost done getting them already crunched down. Yeah, I like to do it. I bet some people say, okay, it's Walmart graham cracker crust. I like to use things that I know I can save money on. Because everything is, prices are just skyrocketing, y'all, in the stores. Ain't nobody tell me there ain't some no price difference within the last 8 months. In your local grocery store, Walmart, it seems like every time I go to the store, within a week, difference. Something has changed. The price has changed. So I just pick up my graham cracker from the Dollar Tree, $1. I can make 2 or 3 pies if I'm making a cheesecake. I just rather put in the work and spend all that extra money that I know I'm probably going to need later. And this is really easy, something if you have a stressful day, you can just come and do this and relieve some stress. That's why a lot of time I like to come and cook and bake. And if something is going wrong or I'm a little stressed out, I just come in my kitchen, start baking, cooking, because that's my me time. And just relieve some of that stress. Actually been cooking ever since I was around about 15 years old. Got in that kitchen when I was young. My grandmother, she showed me how to cook. I watched my mother cook. And so I just knew something, that would be something that I would like to do for my family. Not a whole lot of processed foods and a whole lot of store-bought foods. Like a lot of the frozen foods. Even potatoes. If we're having fries some of the time, I'll cut them down and fry them. Fried about maybe 10 potatoes, cut them down and made them real thin, like the shoestring fries. Just a little bigger than the shoestring fries. And my family really enjoyed it. They just love that fresh, homemade potato taste. And you save a whole lot of money. Because I know I cut down at least about 10 potatoes. And I know that made an extra large bag of fries. And I know I would have spent at least over $5 for a large bag of fries from Walmart. And that whole bag, I think it was a 10-pound bag of potatoes. And I only spent, I think, $2.99 for the whole bag. And I had plenty left over. So I hope you guys get to make this. Like I said, if you can make your cheesecake like this, you can just make your own crumbs. If you prefer not to go and buy the crust at the store, you can save a lot of money like this. And I almost got mine crunched down. I made sure my hands was clean. I always make sure I wash my hands. I even clean my fingernails really good before I start cooking in my kitchen. I have these almost, see, if you guys can see the consistency that I'm talking about, that's right almost where you want that consistency to be. Because once you add your butter, it's going to stick. Graham crackers are going to get kind of like sticky. And then you can make your base before you put your other ingredient on top. So I'm almost done. And like I said, I like to do this because it relieves stress. And then sometime when I'm cooking, I might be watching a movie on the computer or on my phone. And I'll be in here laughing and giggling or in suspense if it's a suspense movie or drama, romance. So just like to get in here and it'll be my me time, you guys. Okay, I think that's good enough. As you can see, that's the consistency I need it to be. And let me grab my butter. And this is just a half a stick of butter. I'm just going to pour around about 2 teaspoons. And then I'm just going to go back in and just kind of mix it like this. Because you don't want it to be really like soupy like. That's why I said I want to make sure I was just adding a small amount first. But you can see the color has changed. They have got a little darker. And it'll kind of get sticky. Now that's not how, it's still like a little crumbly. So I need to add a little more butter. It was just like another teaspoon. So like I said, so far I've added just a half a stick of butter. And I think this might be good enough. If it does this, like can shape in a ball, that's how you want it. I'm just going to mix this up really good. Get it all, get the butter all the way through. So the half a stick will be enough if you're just using that amount of graham crackers. I think I only used 8 graham crackers. 7 or 8. I don't forget how many I counted. But you guys, you can rewind the video if you want to know exactly. It's the good thing about recording. You can always go back. Okay, so after that's done, I mixed it up really good. And you just want to flatten it down. Now, like I said earlier, I was saying that I don't have the pie pan, but any circle dish is fine because it still has the shape of the pie pan. So really cheap, really affordable, you guys. Something you can make for a party, any type of event that you want to have something quick that the kids are going to enjoy, or you can just do it for any event so anyone can enjoy. So what I'm doing, I'm just going ahead and molding this in here in my glass dish. Now, if you don't have the time to make your crust from scratch, you can just go ahead and get it from your local grocery store and just follow the next steps. It's really easy. Don't take a long time. It's really not going to take no time at all if you buy it or if you just do it like I did with the graham crackers from scratch. I like all of my ingredients to mostly be from scratch, and then I know what I'm putting in here. I don't know if they use sugar in the one that's bought at the store, the graham cracker crust. I'm not sure, but I know I'm not using any sugar, so I want to be able to enjoy this and not worry about a lot of sugar intake. Okay, so now my crust, this is how your crust should look. It's not moving, it's not crumbly. So if you want to go by this recipe, just 8 to 9 graham crackers. You can get them from your Dollar Tree, and a half a stick of butter. That's all you need. Make sure your butter's melted down. And you want to go ahead and mold it in your circle dish. Now, if you prefer to use a square pan, you can. But I really would recommend the circle dish because it seems like it molds better and it needs to be in a pie shape for when you get ready to cut out your piece of pie. But like I said, if you don't have the circle dish, use what you have and it should still come out okay, but you want to make sure you can mold it correctly. But I really recommend something circle. Okay, that's done. So the next step I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in the oven for about 5 minutes. I'm going to do 5 to 7 minutes. So I'm going to set it for 7 minutes, but I'm going to check on it in 5. And you do not have to put it in the oven if you don't want to. But I like my crust to get just a little, not crunchy, because it's already kind of crunchy, but I want it to be a little more firm. So I'm going to just put it in the oven on 350 for, like I said, about 5 minutes. And that's how I do my Kool-Aid pie. A lot of people might do theirs a little different, but I'm going to put mine in there because I wanted to get that extra firm, like a dryness, crunch, and it's going to be baked just a little to get that extra firmness to the bottom of that pie. So while that's going, I'm going to go ahead and take out my whipped cream. This is the whipped cream I buy from a local grocery store. It's sugar-free. You can pick yours up from Walmart or wherever you prefer to pick yours up from. But this is the kind that I'm going to use. I know Walmart has it. They have it at Walmart. And I think it's a little more pricier than the one that I buy at my local grocery store. I try to stick to around the one that I can afford. That's going to be cheap. I'm over here washing my hands. Get that crust off my hands. That graham cracker. And like I said, you can pick it up from Walmart or wherever it's cheapest. Just need the whipped cream. It's not nothing special that you have to worry about buying. But I hope you can find the cheapest one. So this will be really, simple, easy, affordable. And like I said, you can take it to any party or event. Because, kids nowadays, it seems like the traditional cake, seems like I'm not going to say they don't enjoy it, but it seems like these kids these days, they like to see, extra, new things. And there's nothing wrong with, having new things at your party, your gathering. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop my oven and take out my crust. And like I said, I didn't let it stay on long. Just let it stay on like 4 or 5 minutes. Don't want to get, hard or extremely hot, because it's just barely, got a little heat to it. So I'm going to sit this over here on my stove. You really don't really need to cool down because it hasn't been on long enough, just that 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, I like to use these little single packs. The reason why I like to use these is because you get 8 to 10 in a box, and also they are sugar free. Because I know if I buy the Kool-Aid pack, I'm going to have to add sugar to it, regular sugar, and I'm trying to stay away from the regular sugar. But you can add these just as well. It's Kool-Aid. They just sugar-free Kool-Aid. And this is sugar-free whipped cream. So you have no sugar anywhere. I think the graham crackers might have maybe 2 grams of sugar in each cracker, maybe. And it could be 1. Let me look on this box. Okay, that's what I was thinking. 2 full crackers is only 7 sugars. So if that's 2 full crackers, and I think I used 7, 8. So no, I read the wrong thing. It's only 3 sugars. So you got about 9 sugars, close to 10 if you use 8 to 9 crackers. So it's not a lot of sugar, so that's the only sugar you'll be intaking. Because this is sugar free, this is sugar free. So I'm going to just go ahead and just add this pack to my whipped cream. And I'm going to add another one. You don't need but 2 packs. And then you got your rest of them left over in your box that you can add in a drink or something. I'm going to get a spoon. Mix this up. And I'm just going to start mixing that Kool-Aid pack. This is a pretty Valentine's idea and color. So I'm going to just constantly mix it like this. And your whipped cream, you can take it out so it can go ahead and be on the softer side, because I had to take this out about maybe 15 minutes ago so it could be on the softer side, because it was really, really thick, because my refrigerator do not play. So I went ahead and took this out to make sure that it was the right consistency when I got ready to mix it. Now you can put 2 containers. You can use 2 containers. You're just going to add 2 packs of that single Kool-Aid pack. You can get any flavor you want. They have several varieties at Walmart. I have some at the Dollar Tree. So any variety that you prefer, you can, not variety. They have a variety of them, but what I meant to say is any flavor that you prefer. You can pick it up. You can do the cherry. You can do the lime. You can do the orange. The grape will really be exciting. Or you can just do one of each. Do the cherry for one side of the pie, and you can do another fun flavor for the kids on the other side of the pie. Like I was saying, it seems like kids these days, they like that extra excitement. So this will be something, these Kool-Aid pies with several different colors on top of it. That'll be something really exciting for the children. Something new that'll make their eyes just really sparkle when they see it. So I mixed this really, really good. And if you want an extra full pie, you can just use 2 containers and just add that Kool-Aid to it, those Kool-Aid packs. Or if you prefer, you can just add the Kool-Aid out of the store, the Kool-Aid, Mr. Kool, the Kool-Aid, the big red Kool-Aid. It said Kool-Aid that be on the packs. You can add that. And a lot of people will add the whipped cream and the sugar. But a lot of times I see people just add the Kool-Aid pack to the whipped cream. But I think they have the whipped cream that's, that's sugary. But I have the sugar-free. But this is going to be just as sweet as it can be, because it's sugar-free. But it's substituted, I think, by some kind of sweetener, maybe the equal or the sweet and low. So this is something that you can enjoy, like I said earlier, and you don't have to really stress out about having a whole lot of sugar intake. But you can use 2 containers of this if you want your pie to be stacked heavy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring over, I'm going to move this and bring over my crust. And like I said, you don't have to put it in the oven. I only put it in the oven for those little minutes, just so it can get a little heat and get a little more drier. And that's why I let it sit over there for those 6 minutes. It's not hot at all. Not hot, but the crust is extra firm now. So I'm just going to go ahead and add my Kool-Aid. And I'm going to flatten it out. And like I said, my whipped cream, that's what I meant to say. Go ahead and add my whipped cream. And if you want this to be, like I was saying earlier, extra thick, only thing you need to do is just get you 2 containers of this whipped cream. And it'll be really, really high and thick. But I just want to make mine with 1 container, because I have several people, believe it or not, that don't even like whipped cream in the house. So I don't like to waste money. So I just go ahead and just make sure I'm using the amount that is not going to go to waste. But as you can see, this is making plenty because I still have a good amount in here to spread around. And after you're done with this, you want to let this stay in the freezer for about 30 minutes and you can serve it up. Now, if you have the refrigerator, that's the heavy, heavy duty and it'll blow you away. Only 20 minutes, hon. Only 20 minutes and you should be able to serve this up. Only if you have the refrigerator that gets really, really cold. But I would prefer if you would just let it stay in the refrigerator for 1 hour. So all of it will come out just perfect when you cut it. And I got plenty left. So we're going to put, that made a whole lot. That's why I said, if you don't want to waste it, and a lot of people might not like the whipped cream, but I'm pretty sure the kids are going to enjoy this. The ones that like it in my household, and I hope they enjoy it in your household. Let them know that your Handful Mama channel is where you got this from. I'm going to go ahead and try to scrape as much of this out as possible. I don't want to leave any behind. Get a little off with my finger. And then I'm going to, this tastes, so good. You can taste all that cherry. It's really, really sweet and I didn't use, like I said, no sugar. I'm just going to layer that like that. Do you guys see how smooth it's layered? It's just layered so nice. Kind of like a frosting. But it's layered just so good. So I'm just going to finish layering this up. And it's pretty thick with just that one little container. But if you want yours to be thicker than this, use 2. I mean, if you want to, it's your pie. You can use 3. But I recommend if you use 3, you probably want to use 2 packs of that graham cracker. So you also have a thick crust as well. Okay, it's done. I'm going to, that tastes so good. Okay, let me wash my hands again. Get all that off of my hand. Okay, now I'm going to put a little sprinkles on here. And the only reason why I'm doing a little sprinkle is because of the children. So I'm just going to do a little sprinkle. And you don't have to do this extra step. This is just a little sprinkles for Valentine's Day that I wanted to add on here. And I'm just going to make a few heart shapes out of these sprinkles for them. So I'm going to pour them out in my hand. Because you can't pour them out, just pour them out because they have like the little opening. And I'm just going to try to make a little heart design. I'm going to let you guys see that. I hope you guys really enjoyed your Valentine's Day. Because we are truly blessed to be able to see another Valentine's Day. Especially, what's been going on in the world, you guys. We are truly blessed. Thank you, Jesus, for another Valentine's Day. And it's so cold outside, you guys. It's snowing. I don't know if it's snowing as I'm making this, but I know it was snowing uh earlier. I'm gonna say it started about 3-4 hours ago. So I'm just making something really simple and pretty for the kids. Cause they went out early just to try to make a snowman and throw a little ice balls at each other. But I couldn't let them stay out there long. They only could stay out there about 5 minutes because it's that cold outside. But I just want to thank God just for being able to witness that weather. Okay, you guys, I don't know if this is the perfect card, but I hope you guys can see it. Let me move these peppers out the way. I'm going to put these back in the container here. Try to get all of them back in there. Don't want to waste them. I'm only going to fall in the bowl with this. Got that together. I'm going to let you guys, I'm going to see if you can see it. But this is how it's looking. That's my little heart right there. You guys, this is your handful mama. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Put your notification bells on because I have more exciting dishes to come in the future. Desserts, all kind of dishes. And also, once you subscribe, go to the right, hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on any videos. Share the videos with everyone. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to comment. I love to read you guys' comments. And I will see you in the next video, my huns. Y'all be safe out there and please take care and stay blessed. See you guys in the next one. Love you, huns.